Nice today from my MasterChef friend extraordinaire, making a dish called caprese chicken from mine. It's really nicely browned. They're caramelised, you can smell them. Oh, beautiful chocolate sauce. You could use that on ice. My favourite bit is giving them a really good stir. I'm going to cook you something really nice today from my MasterChef friend extraordinaire, Coombes book, Malaysia. Look how beautiful it is. The recipes are so exquisite, celebrating the food and flavours of Malaysia. And on request of my family, I'm making these beautiful banana spring rolls from her book, and we're going to put some nuts and chocolate sauce with it. So this is going to be a real treat of a dessert for you all today. So I'm going to start off with a couple of bananas and chop off the tops and tails of all of them. I'm trying to choose sort of slightly straightish bananas, and you'll understand why, because obviously they've got to go into a spring roll. And I'm going to peel them and have them all ready for the next stage. So obviously once you've taken the tops off, it's very easy. Now if you have any little brown bits in there, that's actually completely okay. That's not a problem at all. We can work with that. In fact, I think they'll taste better because they'll be all that slightly more sweeter. And I've got them roughly the same size. There we go, all ready to go. This is spring roll pastry. I love using this. Obviously we make samosas out of it and meaty spring rolls for Ramadan, but they are such a good thing to use in a dessert as well, and they come in this big packet frozen in supermarkets. All you have to do is buy them, and then gently you have to peel the sheets away. Now this can be a little bit tricky and you can rip them, but you can see that I'm being really gentle and with my hand slowly bringing them away until in the end you have a sheet that looks a bit like a diamond. And all you need to do is lie that diamond down on your board and you're ready for the next step. I've got some caster sugar here, but I thought it would actually also be quite nice to use other forms of sugar, like jaggery or something would be lovely with bananas. But anyway, I'm spreading it, about a tablespoon of it, over the spring roll pastry. And then I'm going to get my banana, and probably going to choose a slightly small one, and again chop the top and tail off and put it about 4 centimeters up from the bottom. And then I'm going to slowly bring this triangle bit over it and gradually press it all down like this. I'm slowly going to apply pressure and straighten it all out, being as tight as I possibly can, and then fold the edges in just like you were wrapping up a really nice present or something. And gradually, as I get to the edge, I'm going to start using a bit of water, because you need to seal this. And one of the ways of sealing it is to just apply a little bit of moisture. Quite often you can use sort of like a flour paste as well to do this. And lots of people do that when they make spring rolls as well. But I'm gently applying the pressure and slowly going to get to a point where I've rolled it up. Now the final key magic trick is to take the edges and just press them down gently. Okay, to make it nice and secure. Speaking, this isn't actually in the recipe, but I know that in Malaysia they use peanuts a lot, but I only had almonds, and obviously I love Indo-Persian cuisine and therefore almonds are my favourite. So all I'm going to do now is very gently toast some over a medium flame until they go golden, and then I'm going to add a tiny bit of runny honey to create a little caramel for them, so that we get sort of almost like a crunchy toasted almondy brittle, which I think will be lovely to go with this as well. Will literally take 2 to 3 minutes. So I've just added a drizzle of honey to those toasted almonds, and I'm just going to wait for them to go a little bit more golden and then turn them out. They're just literally 30 seconds away from being done. You can see as I'm doing it, the colour's transforming. It was such different white colour and now it's a beautiful golden colour. But what we want is golden and brown. See, that's what the toasted almonds with a little bit of honey looks like. And as they cool, they'll get crunchier and crunchier. I bought some cinnamon powder, and I'm just going to sprinkle the cinnamon powder, about 2 tablespoons of it, which sounds like quite a lot, but actually it will work with that amount of banana, onto a tray, along with another little bit of caster sugar, so about a tablespoon of the caster sugar, and give it a good smush around. And that's basically a beautiful caster sugar dust ready. I've got 100 grams of dark chocolate, and don't ask me how I know to do this, I don't really know. I just add about 2 2-ish tablespoons of milk. I wish I had cream, but I don't, so whole milk will have to do the trick. And I'm going to stick it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Give it a stir. I mean, that is something special. Beautiful chocolate sauce. You could use that on ice cream as well. And for the launching of the spring rolls into the fat, in they go. Sizzle, sizzle, hiss, hiss. And it will just take a couple of minutes for them to brown. I'm going to give them a good twist, and then we're going to dunk them into our beautiful sugar. And that's it. My favourite bit is giving them a really good stir. I just love it. They look like little churros now. They're so crunchy and crispy. And now all I've got to do is the magical setup. So my favourite bit is always plating up. What I'm going to do is something a bit different. I'm going to start with 3 big blobs of the chocolate sauce on top of my greaseproof paper. A bit different, I know, but trust me on this one, it's going to work. And what I'm going to try and do is layer these bits of chopped up banana on top. You can see how good does this already look. Oh my god. So just making a little home for the chopped up banana like that. And to be honest, there's no art form to doing this. You just kind of have to work out what works for you and what you like. And then I've got my lovely nuts, which are going to go over the top. So sprinkle from a height, and I think probably a little bit of that sugar from the top as well. And voila, that is the most beautiful of dishes by my very talented friend Coombes.